welcome to E.C.S.C. It's November the 19th, 2022. Hope you're all feeling fine. This is show number 33 and your soulful weekend starts right here. Hope you're ready for this first part of the Cleethorpes special. I know I am. Right, we're going to kick off the show with this one, a first for Cleethorpes. This is Milk Right, and I belong to you.
I know that sometimes I seem to be completely void of personality. I sit and long the whole night through. I seem to never think of you. Don't get me wrong, I love you, girl, and I belong to you. Yeah. At my best, I'm still a bore. I'm confessing that my jokes are poor. My conversations are so dry. I say the same things every night. Don't get me wrong, I love you, girl, and I belong to you. Oh, if you would bear with me for just a little while, I was so sorry this way, but you said that you would bear with me. Remember how I smiled and touched your hand as all my dreams came true. Yeah. I guess I'll always side this way, although I'll try to side will stay. But oh yeah, my love will grow anytime. I'm sure you'll know my love is strong. Believe me, girl, 'cause I belong to you. I guess I'll always side this way, although I'll try to side will stay. But oh yeah, my love will grow anytime. I'm sure you'll know my love is strong. Believe me, girl, 'cause I belong to you. Yeah, yeah, I belong to you. Yeah, yeah, I belong to you. Yeah, yeah, I belong to you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, an immediate monster at the Winter Gardens for me, and as it would be because it was a vocal to a known record, The Gallop. But this next one was at the Pier, and love it or hate it now, it was a monster record at the time. It's Mura, featuring Lloyd Michaels and the Flasher. Mr. Featuring Lloyd Michaels there and the Flasher. Still with the pair. This one's Detroit Soul, one that I used to play there all of my life. Detroit Soul there on Music Sound Records, all of my life. This next one started life at the Winter Gardens. It was covered as Minimum Content, and She Stole My Soul. Listen to this one. It's really Stemmons Express, obviously. Woman Love Thief.
Doesn't it seem awfully strange she left no word? I'm gonna find her and I won't let go. She packed her bag, she's gone, took my soul. Trace and track her to get what's mine. Yes, there she goes. She stole my soul. Hey, watch her go. Foolish to think that she ever spoke her truth. I traced a plane, but the jet did go. She's flying out, hey stop her, she's got my soul. I will follow her anywhere and retrieve my soul. Look, there she goes. She stole my soul. Now watch me go. My soul. Sorry I cared for the love she faked my way. She thinks I'm gone, but I'm everywhere. When she'll touch down in Memphis, I'll be there. There she comes now, suitcase on her hand. Look, there she goes. Now you've got to know that she stole my soul. Now I want my soul. I want my soul. Now look, there
Gardens all-nighters circa 1976-ish. Still with the Winter Gardens all day as this time Billy Hambrick. She said goodbye.
Goodbye is what my baby said to me. So long, see you later, Mr. Fancy Free. Right then, I began to realize I was wrong. Oh, so wrong. I broke her heart, made her cry. I was wrong, so wrong. I broke her heart, made her cry. Yes, I did. She said, yes, I did. Listen, I didn't treat her right. I acted like a fool. Love was big to me, and I broke every rule. Now I'm all alone, and I'm in despair. I would change my way for her, but I can't find her nowhere. No, no, no. I would change my way for her, but I can't find her nowhere. No, hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. I want the whole wide world to know just how I feel right now. Listen, I wanna find that girl, and I don't need her, but I mean right now. And when I find her, I wanna tell her, give me one more chance, baby. I know I was wrong for the way I was carrying on, and I'm down on my knees begging, please, come on back, baby, please, 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 baby, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on back, baby.
Yeah, it's from the Winter Gardens somewhere around 1979. That's Billy Hambrick, and she said goodbye. You're listening to E.C.S.C, and this is part one of the Cleethorpes specials. Still with the Winter Gardens, Blanche Carter. Halos of Angels.
Hey, you and I are fallen angels. They say everyone's a fallen angel. I say, if you want me perfect, then you better let me go. 'Cause I am only a girl, and you're unfair, 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 unfair. 'Cause baby, halos are for angels. And baby, God knows I know angels. I make mistakes, for heaven's sake. Don't let it take your love from me. No, 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 baby. Though my two lips have kissed another. Oh, I'll tell you this, now you're my lover. That love you see, that follows me. You put it there, it's not a halo. Halos are for angels. Hey, ooh, the devil's just one step behind us. They say, no, no, we'll never go where he can't find us. I say, no, it can't be perfect. So take me as I am, your loving girl, or just let me go. Oh, you're so unfair, 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 unfair. 'Cause baby, halos are for angels. And baby, God knows I know angels. I make mistakes, for heaven's sake. Don't
Yeah, Winter Gardens all-nighters there. That was always one for the ladies. That's Blanche Carter, Halos of Our Angels. This one was ever popular and still is. Marcy G, Baby, I Need You. Yeah, ever popular, Marcy G and Baby I Need You. Off with that long, hot summer of 1976. At the all-nighters, we all needed this guy. It's Billy Watkins, the Iceman.
Today, lady, I want you buy a piece before it melts away. All the ladies buy their ice from me. They dig my fast delivery. They love the way I move about. I don't make a mess, I get in and out. Any ice today, lady? Any ice today, lady? Any ice today, lady? I want you buy a piece before it melts away. Up the street and around the corner, there's a pad with a real fine pool. I sell a lot of ice to a lady there. She thinks that I'm so cool. Now I'm on the beat almost every day. It keeps me on the run. All the ladies that I service say he sure gets his job done. Iceman, hey, move on, hey. Now if the weather's warm and you're feeling hot, I'll be there right on the spot. Remember, I know what to do. I please them all, and I'll please you. Any ice today, lady? Any ice today, lady? Any ice today, lady? I want you buy a piece before it melts away. Iceman.
Eura Records there, the Iceman from Billy Watkins. Watkins there. This next one, I played at the Winter Gardens all night, but it never hit the heights. There was so many records about at the time, but I'll still play it anyway. It's the Cadons, Two-Sided Love.
Ever since you came into my life, two-sided love. Ever since you came into my life, two-sided love. Ever since you came into my life, made it a two-sided love. You brought me from a sea of tears to a paradise of love. Although I've done you no harm, you've done me a lot of wrong. Baby, can you see? You're the only girl for me. Been a two-sided love, oh baby, yes it has. One day I'm up and the next day I'm down. You got me running all over town, looking for this special love that I have never found. And in this world I can't exist without your love and soul to me. Darling girl, let's compromise. Please girl, don't tell me no more lies. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Although I've done you no harm, you've done me a lot of wrong. Baby, can you see? You're the only girl for me. It's just a two-sided love. 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 Just a two-sided love. Just a two-sided love.
Chicago sound of the Cadons there and the Two-Sided Love on Beltone Records. This one was the Winter Gardens again. First for Cleethorpes. Flaming Emeralds, Have Some Everybody, the instrumental. Flaming Emeralds there, the instrumental sound of Have Some Everybody. You're listening to E.C.S.C. This is the first part of Cleethorpes specials that will be an ongoing thing every so often. Right, being at Cleethorpes and working at Soul Bowl was a great thing for me. I often had a chance to get some of the more obscure things or lesser known things and play them first. This one was the Vikings. Finger Popping Woman.
I'm mad. I want a bid. That finger popping woman, you think you got a lover tight, hey, lover. You think everything's alright, right now, dear woman. Finger popping woman. Treat me alright. When I'm down, she knows how to pick me up. She even knows how to soothe my soul. But when the going gets tough, don't you know she's my baby? Finger popping baby. That's my baby. There can be no other one. Talk about it, mother.
Talk about my baby. Anything shall know about my baby.
When you see me walking down the street with my baby who's so neat, all you fellas are saying, all you damn fellas, you know better not to speak. Don't you know she's my baby? Finger popping baby. There can be no other one. I got to tell the world about it. Talk about it. I got to shout it, baby. I take the way you groove, Miss Sugar. I take the way you work that right there. I take the way you drop that sucker. I got to tell the world about it. I got to shout it,
Yeah, that's the Vikings there on Phoebe and Finger Popping Woman. If you can't remember some of these records, I can assure you I played them at Cleethorpes. You couldn't have been listening. Don't forget that Cleethorpes was the mecca of the East Coast and we was always looking for new sounds to play. Right, Eura Cooper, Beggars Can't Be Choosy.
Thank
Georgia there, Eura Cooper and Beggars Can't Be Choosy. Another instrumental what got quite a bit of play by me at Cleethorpes. Winter Gardens, Ray J, right place, wrong time. Ray J there and right place, wrong time on Help Me Records out of New Orleans. This one's the Boogeyman Orchestra. And Lady. Back to the pier for this one. This one would shake the foundations. Peer shaking records there from Lady, 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 the Boogeyman Orchestra. We're on the Winter Gardens all day as trail now. This one's Michelin. I'm gonna walk.
I'm gonna walk right out of your life forever. I'm gonna walk right out of your life forever. 'Cause I won't share your love with anyone. Baby, I've got to be the only one. I'm gonna walk right out of your life forever. And I'm not looking back at you anymore. You say you love me and you try to pretend all the time. I know just where you've been. Baby, don't you know that I really love you? And I know I'm going completely out of my head, girl. I can't go on hurting like this. Why must your love be so hard to resist? I'm gonna walk right out of your life forever. You know, I'm gonna walk right out of your life forever. Oh, I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk, baby. I'm walking on out now.
Michelin there on Vulcan Records. I'm gonna walk. You're listening to E.C.S.C. for your listening pleasure. Carry on doing so. This one's June Jackson. This one's underneath the ground.
It's what's underneath the ground.
Baby, it's not the clothes you wear, or
No, it's not.
your hair, or the pretty face from your makeup kit, or how well your clothes all fit. Baby,
Underneath the ground. It's what's underneath the ground.
it's not so much what you appear to be. No, there's so much more than I can see. It's the real you that's known to very few. The wonderful you hidden from you, baby.
Underneath the ground. It's what's underneath the ground. Beauty is only skin deep. Color is only skin deep.
It doesn't matter if you're short or tall. What you look like doesn't matter at all. It's the heart that beats beneath that skin. It's the soul that lives deep within. Wake up and people. Open up your eyes and what you really like, yeah.
It's quite a while since I heard that one myself. That's June Jackson and What's Underneath the Count. It sounds better than it did before. Back to the pier with this one from Mandrake and Never Die.
Morning comes, she brings me so such a clear and gentle smile. Talking things of breakfast, kissing me just all the while. Will you never die, my love? Will you never die, my love? Please don't say goodbye, my love. Please don't say goodbye, my love. I'll never be what you wanted me to be. No, no, no. I'll never see what you wanted me to see. Yeah. I'll always love you the way you wanted me to love you, girl. La 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 la, 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 la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Will you never die, my love? Will you never die, my love? Please don't say goodbye, my love. Please don't say goodbye. I'll never be what you wanted me to be. And I will never see what you wanted me to see. Yeah. You know I'll always love you the way you wanted me to love you, girl. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Don't ever die, baby. La 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 la. 602 Frankie's Court, yeah. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Yeah, played in the pier there, Mandrake, from their album just outside of town on Polydor, Never Die. Right, this was a first for Cleethorpes as well. Tony Hester, Down in the Dumps.
Oh, baby, so deep, so deep. You up there left me after I was used to having you around. I tried so hard to forget you, now that you put me down. Now I see, baby, it just ain't no use. I can't love no one else but you. Now I'm down in the dumps since you've been gone. Nothing's working out right. Oh, I'm down in the dumps so deep, I can't see the light. Patience is a virtue, my friend, they all say. But my chances seem to get a little thinner, more and more each day. How could you give your love to someone new? Baby, knowing how much I needed you. Now I'm down in the dumps since you've been gone. Nothing's working out right. Oh, I'm down in the dumps so deep, I can't see the light. Ooh, baby, I'm down, 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 down. I'm down, baby, since you've been gone. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm down.
Yeah, Tony Hester there, Down in the Dumps. Right, still with the all dayers. This one was a staple. It's Martha Reeves. Thank you. Arthur Reeves there on Arista Records, Thank You, which was a staple of the all-dayers at Cleethorpes. Right, come to the last one, I'm afraid. This hour seems to go faster and faster. And this one's from Chicago. It's the Paramounts. And Come Go With Me. Records out of Chicago and Come Go With Me. Well, as I say, this has come to the end of the show. I hope you've all enjoyed it, but I must say before I go, I owe a debt of gratitude to Mary Chapman for allowing me to play at Cleethorpes for so long. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be playing these records right now. So thank you very much, Mary. God bless you. And hope to speak to you all next week when you tune into the show. Until then, all I've got to say is cheers, my dears, and thanks for your ears. This has been a Noel the Hammond production.